You're watching WICS News Channel 20. The news starts now.
Another rural break-in, another intense manhunt. Good evening. Our top story tonight. Sangamon County deputies and state police go on a massive manhunt.
For the second time this week, police are searching through cornfields in southeast Sangamon County for a man who allegedly broke into a rural farm home. The first manhunt happened on Tuesday after a 14-year-old girl heard a man breaking into her home. Today, a similar incident. We have team coverage tonight on tonight's top story. Gary Alexander looks at how rural residents are coping with the fear of a possible criminal on the loose. But first, Robert Buchwald has more on today's alleged break-in and manhunt. Bob?
Well, Susan, as you said earlier this week on Tuesday, police turned up empty-handed when they were searching for a man who broke into a home near this very same area just a few miles southeast of Chatham. Well, a second break-in earlier this morning has prompted yet another manhunt, and authorities say they may be looking for the same person.
Because where we were crossed, we could see the stalks down, but they were down. Yeah. You know what I mean?
This was the scene at a farm a few miles southeast of Chatham as law enforcement officials from several different agencies organized the search.
Okay, we'll be bringing the state canine in next, probably about 5 minutes.
10-year-old Chris and his 15-year-old sister Melissa were home alone when they heard the dogs barking and the front door slam shut.
I saw a guy come out of the corn, run into the barn, and I don't know where he went after that.
Chris describes the man as white, of average weight and height, wearing blue jeans and a t-shirt. Officers perched on top of silos kept an eye on canine units trying to flush the man out.
Have him come north, just right back toward the grain bin.
It's the proverbial needle in the haystack. Officers armed with a police dog searched through hundreds of acres of tall corn.
Officers say looking for someone in a cornfield is no easy task. The stifling heat in here means the dogs can only stay out for a short period of time, and the fact that there's no wind makes it very difficult for them to pick up the scent.
Authorities don't want this local farming community to panic over the manhunt, but it does raise an important question. Why dedicate so much time and manpower looking for someone who's only suspected of breaking and entering?
It's during the summer and the children are home alone, and it really means a lot to us. And we don't want a crime other than this burglary with these kids at home. It could develop into something like that, and we don't want that.
Now, the search was called off earlier this evening. There was talk earlier of bringing a helicopter in to help aid in the search. No word yet as to whether or not the search will continue tomorrow. Susan?
All right, thank you very much.